So it's time for another student loan update video, and in this one we're going to take a look at the cycle between March and April because there are some good news that have happened throughout. We're gonna go take a look at my loan accounts and then a student loan news that I believe everybody knows about already. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Dred and I post personal finance and dividend investing videos and pretty much anything related to money. But right now I am documenting my journey in paying off my student loans. So if you are interested in seeing how everything unfolds or just want to show your support, then please consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and also sharing this video. Now with that out of the way, let's get back to the main thing. In my last update, I finally resumed my student loan payments and I was tackling EdFinancial's Group C, which had a balance of $1,554.13. And since my last payment, I had paid $600 to Group C, as you can see in my screenshot. However, the latest payment, as you can see, I made a $1,000 payment on April 6th. The excess money from my tax savings were ready to be allocated, so I made that extra payment to finally pay off one account. $954.13 was allocated to Group C and $45.87 to Group A. It took me 16 weeks to finally pay off Group C, which is actually 2 weeks earlier than my estimate back in student loan update number 28. So it's finally time to move on to Group A. So here's a quick glance about this account. I got Group A back in 2017 and it didn't start in repayment until 3 months after I graduated back in 2019. And by the way, this was the very first loan amount I've ever received. It started with a balance of $5,500 with an interest rate of 4.45%. And like my other federal student loans, Group A is actually on a graduated repayment plan. And after my $45.87 left over, the balance now sits at $5,344.78.
Now at this point, I realized I made a mistake and the real value is $5,298.91.
Now if you're very keen, you'll notice that my balance today is not that far from my starting balance of $5,500. And sad to say though, I've only made 6 payments to this account ever since I got it. I paid $262.20 in total to Group A, with $155.22 of that going towards the principal. The rest of that went into paying the interest. That's $106.98 paid in interest alone. That's basically close to half of what I've paid. This is how bad having bad debt can be. However, never will that happen again to me because I am now learning how to become a better handler of my money. Anyway, with my sights set on a new loan target, I will be paying $225 every week to this account. That is $25 more than my previous payments, which is basically $900 to $1,125 every month. Not gonna lie though, that is a very big amount for me. However, $5,300 is the goal to crush. So let's take a look at how many weeks I have left to pay this thing off. Based on this calculation, I have 24 weeks left to pay off Group A, and 24 weeks is roughly 6 months, which falls on September 27th. This timeline is within my goal of becoming student loan free before the year ends, so this number really excites me. So speaking of timelines, the student loan payment pause just got extended again last week. I made a video about a month ago talking about the possibility of it being extended due to some signals being sent out throughout the student loan space, and here we go, now it's a reality. In that video, I relayed a prediction that they would make this announcement around March 22. However, it was 2 weeks off, but now that doesn't really matter because it's here now, and I believe that will really help, and it's very good news to a lot of people who really need this extension. According to the announcement released by the White House, in January 2021, on my first day in office, I directed the Department of Education to pause federal student loan repayments through September of that year. At the time, our economy was barely growing. Fewer than 1% of Americans were fully vaccinated. Millions of Americans were struggling to stay afloat. Because of that pause in repayments, 41 million Americans were able to breathe a little easier during some of the toughest days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Accordingly, to enable Americans to continue to get back on their feet after 2 of the hardest years this nation has ever faced, my administration is extending the pause on federal student loan repayments through August 31st, 2022. That additional time will assist borrowers in achieving greater financial security and support the Department of Education's efforts to continue improving student loan programs. As part of this transition, the Department of Education will offer additional flexibilities and support for all borrowers. What that basically means is that payments will restart back in September 1, 2022. And if you really think about this too, I believe one of the main reasons why they pushed this, political agendas aside, is that the Department of Education is just not ready to restart those payments. The student loan system is very broken and they're in the process of overhauling it or improving it. They want to find out out and fix what's broken. Doing that while also processing people's payments, providing supports, and doing all the other back-end stuff is not an easy thing to do. If payments restarted and the Department of Education is not ready, then their systems could get overwhelmed and we just end up with more problems with student loans. But anyway, the balance as of April 12, 2022 for my entire student loans is
$5,298.91.
To be honest, it's just the balance of Group A now, and I don't think there is any point of me calling it entire student loan balance because there's just one account. So moving forward, I'm just going to call it my student loan balance. So I'm here now on the final loan. It's the final stretch before the finish line. It's scary and exciting at the same time because I will be paying more than I've ever did every month. However, the prospect that all of this will be gone before the year ends is totally worth it. At the end of this series, I'm going to share everything that I did, all the steps, the side hustles, the research, and some tips that I can give you. If I'm able to do it, I believe that everybody else can also pay off their student loans and be closer to becoming financially free. We might not have the same situation, we might have the same resources, but as long as you are consistent and you are focused on really achieving this goal, I believe that you can do it. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. If you have any questions regarding my strategies and all that stuff, let me know in the comments below. Your feedback is highly appreciated. If you like content just like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also share this video. If you are on Instagram, please add me there as a friend at DailyDread so that we can chat, collaborate, and maybe even exchange some ideas. Thank you again so much for watching this entire video. Have a wonderful and awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!